So, champ, how exciting is this title defense, main event in Brazil? I'm sure this is every Brazilian fighter's dream.
For sure, especially because I'm from Rio. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. That's my town. I live close to the neighborhood in Copacabana, and my friends call me, say, "Hey, heavy banners, all the neighborhood with your name." And I can't imagine it with that. I can't imagine with the belt. I can't imagine with everything happening in my life right now. I'm super excited to go. I'm training so hard for that moment, and I'm super ready. I show how much I'm involved. Moreno, Rival, and now this opportunity to fight in Brazil. I can't imagine.
Do you feel like the pressure is going to be even larger with everybody there to see you? And I'm sure you're going to have a lot of people asking you for tickets and all the pressure building up to this.
Of course, 100%. You're right, and I can compare this like for my first fight title with Moreno. But very different moments. But yeah, super huge fighting in my town, in my home. Back to UFC. That's the first time I fight for UFC in Brazil, and now like a champ. I back like a king. And I'm super happy with that. But I learn a lot. I learn a lot in America Top Team with another champs. We have Amanda Nunes, Junior Cigano, Joana Odetich. I learn a lot with that guys. I passed up a couple of times with Cejudo too. I try to learn with all that guys. And one of my first gyms in Union, I watched Jose Aldo training. I watched Jose Aldo in the prime time. He beat all the gym all the time. That's so crazy. And we have him in the card. So special for me. I can't talk about myself without talking about Jose Aldo, because he give you skills for everybody in the Brazil. I think every Brazilian fighter try to fight one time like Jose Aldo. Just throwing some low kicks. So aggressive in the octagon. That's a big opportunity for me.
As a kid coming up in the sport, could you have ever imagined that you'd be main eventing a card in Rio and the king of Rio is on the co-main event of the card?
Yeah, I respect a lot Jose Aldo. He's the king. He teach me how to go. And I try to make a very good night for him. I think this night is gonna be special for me and for Jose Aldo and for all Brazilian fans. Everybody know how hard is fighting in Brazil. Especially for Brazilians. Because Brazilians people so emotional and so affection and gonna support you 100%. And don't lose. Don't lose because when you broke some heart, it's gonna back to you. But I'm super ready for that. I learned with my mistakes. I learned with some couple losses I have, and now I'm completely fired. Of course, I'm still learning the gym, and for this camp special, I don't stop to training. After my first fight with for the fight title with Moreno, and then come Rival, I not leave the gym. This is gonna be my third title fight in less 1 year, and I train so hard and I'm involved. I'm not just good. I'm still involved. I can feel that. My training partners can feel that. I'm super happy for that moment in my life.
How do you envision getting the finish? I assume you want to get a finish in front of your home crowd.
No, I can't dream with that. I can't imagine that. I just work so hard for that moment coming for me. I put all these feelings. I put in the training sessions. But I make sure I can finish him in the first round or the last round. I go to prove how good I am, and special because I'm Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. This is so perfect for me. First fight for the title with Moreno, and then Rival, good rematch. I can relax more, enjoy the fight, show more my skills for the UFC, and now go to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. This very huge for me. I think UFC helping me to building myself and create like a monster. I'm feel like that right now. I'm feel super ready for that fight. I respect my opponent, but he can make sure I'm not joking. I'm not like I'm not relaxed with the belt. I work much more.
Steve, how do you feel? Like, a little more than a week out, and this is right any fighter's dream. You're going in there to fight for a UFC title. How excited are you?
At the moment, I'm not very excited. Obviously, you're right. It is people's dream or my dream, and everybody's that fight's dream. And when I got the call, I'm excited. But as the fight gets closer, it's a lot of nerves, a lot of hard work, and when the fight or when I'm walking out for the fight, I'll be excited again. But right now, it's all business.
Any thoughts on going into, enemy territory? You're going into Rio to fight a kid from Rio, or focus just on yourself?
No, I think it's a really cool way to win a title. I think taking it from somebody you know he's going to be fighting hard. It's his home crowd. Like I don't think there's a better way to win a title.
What do you think of Pantoja? What do you think of him as an opponent?
I think he's super tough. Obviously, his ground skills are exceptional. He's a great fighter, but I do think there's plenty of hold. I think I'm I'm cleaner than he is, and I'll get the job done.
You haven't lost a fight since 2017, so it's been a long time. But you have a lot of critics who are saying, "Oh, how does the number 10 guy get a title fight?" What do you say to those people, or do you just tune that out and worry about what you can handle?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. The division's in a weird spot at the moment where everybody's injured or already fought the champ. And there's only two guys, me and Mikhaev, and I fought the same night, and I was more exciting, and they decided to give me the shot. So at the end of the day, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to bash some dude, and if I come out on top, which I plan on doing, then what are they going to say then?
Is there a certain way you envision yourself taking care of business at UFC 301?
No, not really. I mean, I've looked at it. I've visualized plenty of different scenarios. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go out there, let my skills do the talking, and wherever it goes, I'm happy for it to go. So, yeah, not sure.
I spoke to Pantoja yesterday, and he was super respectful and doesn't overlook any opponent. Is there any message for Pantoja before you guys come face to face in Brazil?
Just good luck, I guess. We go out there, do our thing, and yeah, bring your best.